You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay slash commentary, man. If you're watching this, that means it's been uploaded to LGU's channel, and if that's the case, that means if I've only got this upload, that means I must have come near the top, or I don't know, a 1 or something like that. I don't know, but if you're not watching this, then you're not watching this because it's not been uploaded or what have you. But if it is, I'd like to thank LGU for doing so. Obviously, this is a Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, and I'm going to be addressing the Nuke challenge that LGU set out for and what have you. And funnily enough, this is going to be my first ever Modern Warfare 2 gameplay uploaded to YouTube, and the reason why is because I only got my PVR recently after Black Ops' release, and since then I've never actually gone back to Modern Warfare 2 to try and even get a gameplay. So I think this is a pretty good way to start it off, to get a Modern Warfare 2 gameplay out there by dropping a nuke. And pretty much I just want to talk about Modern Warfare 2 for a second, because obviously, as I said, I've not played Modern Warfare 2 in a very, very long time. And I actually had to lend this game off one of my mates because I destroyed mine and completely wrecked the game, so I don't have it anymore. So I lent this off my mate and pretty much just decided to drop a nuke from the get-go. But the current state of Modern Warfare 2, I first off had my doubts about the game, thinking that maybe it was going to be a bit just like a complete noob fest and loads of campers and loads of one-man army and all that kind of stuff. But generally, all in all, it seems like it's kind of lightened up a little bit, and I don't know the reason why, but you've got to take the rough with the smooth sometimes, because I've noticed out of like the 25 games that I've played or so, something like that, I've generally seemed to have got into pretty decent lobbies where people haven't been using too much cheap shit. So I don't know whether or not I've just been extremely lucky, or whether or not I've just not come across it or what have you within the game. But as far as I can tell, Modern Warfare 2 has seemed to ease up a little bit. But obviously, you can tell that I forgot to throw the C4 at the start to acknowledge the gameplay as being a recent one. But as I've just explained to you, I didn't even get my Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, so this is going to be my first Modern Warfare 2 gameplay ever recorded and what have you. But you see that I do eventually remember, and I remember to throw the C4 randomly, and it's quite obvious that I remembered kind of thought of what a dick I was to forget about it and what have you. But originally I remember Panda saying something about how he didn't really get any gameplays the first time round, and at the current moment, he's stated again that he has actually got some gameplays now. So originally I was thinking, what was the reason for people not posting, not submitting any gameplays of nukes within Modern Warfare 2 and what have you. And there you see me throw the C4. But I was originally thinking, why would nobody have submitted any nuke gameplays to LGU? Because I'm pretty sure that quite a few people that post on LGU play Modern Warfare 2 and what have you and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of got me thinking that it was either due to the fact is that nobody has the game anymore and they've pulverized it like I have, or they just couldn't be bothered getting a nuke, or they weren't capable of getting a nuke, you could say. So what I'm going to do for you as well, if that is the case and you're unable or you're struggling to maybe try and get a nuke within Black Ops, I'm going to run through some free quick tips that I like to use, that you'll see it displayed within this gameplay anyway, but I'll give you a couple of like little tips that I use within this gameplay to help me get my nuke and what have you. And the first one is being that I never really like to camp in a building for too long, because obviously when you're trying to get a nuke though, you obviously have to play in a defensive manner. But I would say that if you stay within a building for too long picking up a lot of kills, then you're only going to increase your chances of dying, of people coming back to revenge kill you. And obviously with the state of Modern Warfare 2 and the noob tube overpoweredness, then it can obviously go bad very, very quickly. And So you'll see me move quite around the map quite a lot and what have you. So kind of brings me on to my second method, is the way that I decide to move around the map and precise movements in which I'm moving. And you'll see that I am actually moving around the map quite a bit, but I'm not into confrontations. I'm kind of taking a bit of an easy method with it and just kind of going a bit slower and, you know, pre-planning my thoughts and my movements and maneuvers and what have you like that. And I don't know, it's kind of an interesting thing really, because obviously kill streaks stack within Black Ops, and this also kind of applies for the fact is you've got to take a bit of a slow movement to the game, because if you rush out while your kill streaks are trying to do work, then you're obviously more likely to get killed and F up your kill streaks and what have you. So I generally like to take a bit of a slow mode, and especially when you've got kill streaks in the air trying to do work, you don't want to jeopardize that factor of you having to start all over again and earn all your kill streaks and whatnot. But pretty much it also, you'll see me, like, kind of brings me on to my third point, that you'll see me go prone quite a bit within this game, and it's kind of due to the fact that I'm also trying to dolphin dive a couple of times, but obviously this isn't Black Ops, so you can't dolphin dive. But also I'm just trying to go prone for the hell of it, to just try and remain hidden and not get seen and what have you. And you'll see that me actually going prone quite a few times does actually in turn save my life a couple of times, and if you've been watching the gameplay you'll see that anyway and what have you. But pretty much they were just my 3 kind of little tips that I use when trying to get a nuke and what have you. And as you can see here, my chopper got shot down before my nuke, so I'm now left with my gun only to try and get my nuke going and what have you. So you'll see as I go on anyway. But from the start you obviously saw that I was using my primary weapon of the FAMAS, and I wouldn't consider the FAMAS too much of an overpowered gun within Modern Warfare 2. Because, I don't know, quite a lot of the guns, especially within the assault rifles, are pretty similar. But there is obviously them dominating assault rifles and dominating weapons that can outdo other players. But for the FAMAS as it goes anyway, you've obviously got to bring quite a bit of accuracy to the table. But within Modern Warfare 2, where the hit detection is a little bit quicker, I believe, and generally you don't have to prove yourself to be as accurate as you normally would be within, like, Black Ops for instance, when using some other burst weapons within Black Ops, because we all know that sometimes the hit detection can be a bit squiffy within Black Ops and what have you. But let me just take a sip of my drink here, because I'm running up a bit of a dry mouth and what have you. But obviously the standard shit as well. I'm obviously using a Harrier, the chopper gunner and the nuke combination, and I think it's 7, 11 and 25, and it's obviously a preference whether or not you want to choose the AC-130 over the chopper gunner. But for me personally, I can't use the AC-130 for shit. It's literally doesn't ride with me or my playstyle or whatever, and pretty much I generally just try not to use it. But generally that's enough of the gameplay for now, and I know I've pretty much ranted on about the gameplay for quite a while now and what have you. But pretty much kind of going on to another topic that I had in mind, which is, it's a pretty interesting topic, come to think about it. But because on the same day when I was getting this gameplay, I'd played a bit of Modern Warfare 2 in the morning, and I needed to get this gameplay, and then I hit a bit of Black Ops up, and then you can only really understand the differences within the games until you play them consecutively between each other. And I don't know, there are some pretty big differences between the games, but then again there are some pretty big similarities. And the first one being that the noob tubes within Modern Warfare 2 are extremely high compared to Black Ops, and that's obviously due to the overpoweredness and what have you. But as you see there, I pick up the nuke and that, and about to drop that on the bitches and what have you. But it looks like my topic's gonna get cut off a little bit early and what have you, but the new tubes in Modern Warfare 2 exceeds Black Ops dramatically, but the rate of campers in Black Ops is a lot higher than it is in Modern Warfare 2, and it's a pretty funny situation really. I don't know whether or not it's due to that most of the campers in the community have moved over to Black Ops now, because you can camp in any game, it doesn't matter what game it is. It's just that campers will move with the flow and they can camp in any game and what have you. But generally, that's, I don't know, that's kind of wrapping it up there, I suppose. The gameplay finishes off now, but I finish off and go into the lobby. I think I finish 31-2, and you see I go into the lobby and I'm trying to find out like if I could get a date up so I can prove further that it's a recent game and it's not like an old gameplay or what have you. But unfortunately I can't figure out how to find it and get done with it. But pretty much that's the end of the gameplay and what have you, and thanks for watching and peace.